Anybody that just needed a reminder to just be grateful. I was dropping my daughter off to work. My youngest daughter is 16. Dropping her off to work. She works at a fast food restaurant. So we pulling up, and the parking lot is empty. And she was like, "Man," she was like, "everybody I work with is either carless or homeless." And I was like, "Really?" And she was like, "Yes, there's a lot of them that are homeless. A lot of them don't have cars. Um, they'll walk to work, or they just don't drive, or they're homeless." And she was like, "The ones that don't, a lot of them don't drive, live right there." And I thought she was pointing to the apartments across the street. I was like, "Oh, they live over there?" And she was like, "No, they live at the hotel right there." And I was like, "Really?" And she said, "Yeah." She was like, "A lot of them, and even my manager lives over there." And I was just like, wow. I was like, those hotels where you pay like by the day, like they're expensive, like even more expensive than, living in an apartment. And I was like, "Man." And she just nodded her head and was like, "Yep." She got out and got ready to go into work. And I just thought to myself, like, wow, man, like sometimes we really don't realize how grateful to God we need to be, how blessed we truly are that we have a roof over our head, that we're not working at a job, you know. Homeless don't have nowhere to go, whether you live in a hotel, you live on the street, and you're working and can't even afford to put a roof over your head, or you're working and you're working every day to pay a daily hotel rate. Like, we just really need to wake up and just give God the praise every day. You may not be where you want to be. You may not have everything you want to have, but praise God for that beater. If that's all you got to drive to work is that lemon, praise God for that. Praise God for that apartment. You may not be able to afford a house. Your credit may not be house worthy, but praise God that you have an apartment. You have a roof over your head. You know what I'm saying? Praise God. Like, you may not have the name brand and all this stuff, and you may not have all the bags, but thank God for that job that you have to be able to pay your bills, pay your daycare, pay your car note, you know what I'm saying? And just be kind to people. You never know what somebody is going through. It takes nothing to just extend a smile, be compassionate, be respectful, be mindful, be kind, because you never know when that shoe that's on their foot could end up on your foot. So, that just was like, man, that just like touched my heart. Like, I'm a big compassionate person. I love people. And it makes me sad to hear stuff like that.